Okay guys, so we got our rail here, and when you flip it over onto its belly, you can see that there's still pretty much an even gap all the way across, so it didn't really deform at all. If it deformed, it deformed very little, and that's a big deal because that means we're good to go on weight. And we really tested it in worst case scenario last night, because one thing is I didn't have the ladder at this vertical like I do now. I had the ladder at more of a tilt because I was keeping it below that line because I didn't want to crush that line. I just was taking it easy. But I want to talk about the ladder real quick. You want the one that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs to an A-frame. Like once you extend it, it needs to have 6 legs to an A-frame. This one only has the 5 legs to an A-frame. And since they don't make one with extending leveling legs on this one, which I really think would be like the ladder if somebody would fucking make it, but they don't make it. You have to go up to the 18-foot ladder to the A-frame. You see what I'm saying? Like, look at this photo here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. This can go up to 5. You need it to go all the way to 6. Or if it stopped here at 5, if you could at least extend the legs further, that would give you a synthetic 6. Then this would be perfect to where you could just set it up as an A-frame sideways, like, you know what I'm saying, bink, 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 and it would be really close to the van right here. And then when you would have it really close to the van, then you could do really heavy loads because the distance from there to there would be very short. Pardon this garage, guys. This garage is going to be refinished. I'm just putting the transmission in here right now because I just wanted it out of the way, but this garage needs to be repainted and everything. But anyway, this is plenty strong. I put up a video of the load test where they take 800 kilograms and like a track hoe, and they're sitting there with a big super sack filled with big blocks, and they're jolting up and down 800 kilograms, which is, you know, between 1,000 and 1,500 pounds. So they're sitting there, 1,500 pounds basically. They're sitting there jolting it. Almost a ton, and it deforms the rail, but they've only got it mounted in one single point. However, they do have the rail mounted from the backhoe, pretty close. It's maybe 2 feet between the two straps. Last night we were basically, you know, from there to all the way over to there. It was worst case scenario, and that was for a couple reasons. One, I didn't have the van backed up closer to this, which I could have. Okay. If I would have put this more vertically, there's plenty of room to have gotten the van closer, and then you just bring the transmission out and you twist it and bring it down. But anyway, I'm making this video because something dawned on me today. What I wanted to show you was this guy, this trolley dolly. These I bought on Amazon, okay? They're real heavy duty, really well built, right? Instead of having it, you know, on one point, you have it on these 3 each, so it's like a semi-tractor trailer where, you know, you're adding more wheels, it's dispersing the weight better. But the point is, if you wanted to make this stronger, what you would do is you would actually create a adapter plate, just, you know, regular thick steel of some sort, and you would have it come out to here and up here. And actually, the winch is right here, right? So you could even, yeah. Anyway, you do one over here, and you do one over here, and then you would just mount these to that adapter plate, and obviously make sure the adapter plate's plenty strong. But the point is, that would disperse the weight out further on the rail, and that would, of course, allow you to be able to pick up things that are far heavier than this transmission. You see, but the other thing that would allow you to pick up things far heavier than the transmission is you just need to get the ladder, or if you use a jack stand or whatever you end up transmission stand, whatever you end up using. Now, as far as those of you who want to do this, you know, professionally, you know, for your business, I put this metal black plate in here, and I have these. See how this is silver right here? See how that's silver? That's because I had these silver plates, rings that I bought from Lowe's. I forget what part it was. It was like some sort of thing for a drain or something. But the point is that I put a few of those in there as a spacer. That way, it's dispersing the weight all the way around on this white instead of only on this up ridge, because this up ridge is OEM Ford, that up, and so the black plate's sitting up on that. So I disperse the weight across the whole system. So there's a little bit of gap here on the black plate. This bolt here is just to hold on to. It's just to, you know, it's just a handle to connect the rope to keep the rope out of the way from these clevises. Can each hold thousands of pounds. This is the thickest, you know, eyelet that's sold at Lowe's, and I've got really big, so I had to drill an extra hole in the black plate because one lined up but the other one didn't, so I had to drill a new hole, which is fine. And I got that black plate in through over here. You take this off, you can get the black plate in, you can get in there with a wrench. You know, I taped the